Prince Cat-eyez.
Hey.
Hi there. You have a new album coming out, which is Diss-tory in the making.
Mixtape, but yeah.
Okay. Can you let us know a little bit about that album?
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Diss-tory in the making. It's a compilation of all of the diss tracks that you've heard dating back to the Kaya diss. We got some new cuts on there, some really funny skits to add some comedy value to it. So I definitely think it's a project that won't disappoint. So if you like things messy, you're gonna love this project.
I have one question to ask you.
What's that?
Okay. Now, you coming out with a mixtape by the name of Diss-tory in the making, you have received criticism in the past of you being the bully of the out-hip-hop genre.
I've never personally heard that, but okay.
Okay. Do you feel that this is the appropriate time to release a mixtape due to the fact that the genre is not that big and it needs more unity?
The genre may not be that big, but you gotta realize that the controversy my disses create draw more attention. And to be honest with you, I'll be the first one to tell you that we need more unity in the community. I've been saying that since I stepped onto the scene. But the reality is that this is hip-hop. You know, not everyone's gonna like you, not everyone's gonna be nice to you. So the reality is I'm through trying to impress my competition. If you don't like me, okay, fine, stay away from me. But if you open your mouth about me, I'm gonna come at you. That's just how it is. I don't take shit lying down. So if you wanna fuck with me, I'll fuck with you harder. That's just how I roll.
Another artist that you've had confrontation with in the recent, very recently, is an artist out of New York by the name of bry'nt. Do you care to say anything about that artist?
Not really, but I will anyway. bry'nt, you know, is the one that started the whole thing. I was gone off the scene when he started talking shit about me. You know, I wasn't in a position to defend myself, so he pretty much took the chicken shit way and started just jumping on Twizz's bandwagon and started yapping about me. And
who is Twizz?
Exactly. So going back to bry'nt, it's just like, you know, he brought it on himself, you know what I'm saying? And for the record, he's got more diss tracks out against me than I've got out against him. So you gotta ask yourself, who's really keeping it going? Who's really feeding off of it? I mean, I think I bring up a valid point there.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to let your fan base know?
Yeah, you know, I'm really sorry about the delay for Cat Scratch Fever. I just want to make sure it's the best possible project it can be for you guys. We definitely are stepping up from Catastrophe, my first album. And, you know, that's going to be coming, but first I got one more little project for you. I'm going to be releasing an R&B album called Steppin' Out. I'm kind of going back to my roots on that one. I was in an R&B group back in high school, and it's been a while since I've experimented with R&B, but I'm really enjoying the sounds and the songs that I'm getting from all these wonderful producers, and we basically have a new sound called Grown and Sexy for the Streets, so it's definitely going to be a hot project. And then after Cat Scratch Fever officially drops, we're going to be having a bonus EP dropping of all the B-side cuts that didn't make the album. So altogether, we got 4 projects dropping in 2010, one each quarter. So.
And before we leave Elf, one more question that I wanted to ask you is it true that you were banned from the popular radio station, Hot Mess Radio? That your music was banned from that radio station?
I've never personally heard anything about me being banned, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they've never played a solo track for me. The only time I'm on there is if it's a collabo song where I'm on somebody else's cut, or, you know, I mean, it's one of my cuts that features supporters of the show. But, you know, I've had my words with Larissa Brown, the host of the show, and, you know, we squashed it, supposedly, but I mean, you know, I really don't care if she plays my songs or not. I mean, she's not the only outlet out there. She's not the only radio station out there. She's not the only one that's doing it. So I'm still getting promotion from a lot of places. Otherwise, you wouldn't be interviewing me. So
that is very well true. And is there anything else that you want to leave off with?
Yeah. The reality is the gay hip-hop scene is a mess right now. You know, we do need more unity with each other. But the reality is in the past couple of years, I know who my true friends are now and who my true friends aren't. And usually I would just shout out a bunch of people, but I'm not going to do that right now. So if you're listening to this just to hear me shout out your name, I'm sorry to disappoint you. But if you are down with me, you know I love you, you know I appreciate you, you know I respect you, and you know I'm grateful for you. So thank you very much. You stay down with me, I'll stay down with you. And if you're against me, if you've backstabbed me, if you're one of the snakes, you know I really ain't got no time for you. So fuck you.
Thank you.